Sunshine. I usually talk and do my channel message to you all while I am cleaning up, because things come to me as I'm putting things up here. This morning he hit me and said, you know what, are we haunted by exes of the past? I thought about the movie Scrooge, and he had things of you know, they had the ghosts of Christmas past and present and future come visit him. Here lately, and I don't know if it's just me, I've had pretty much my ex kind of come back, which I would call the catalyst twin, come and really give me messages and direct me about some things, which lets me know, and I'm just confessing my own self, that some kind of way involuntarily I still got some things that I got to clear up with him. Now, interesting, this time I had my friend, my bestie, she came in the dream, and every time when I dream of her, she always represents the karmic, which I don't understand that as well, but that's what's been told to me, because I had friend Sean, he came on the show, came on this channel before and talked about that, say that's what she represents, and that's what she's always has been when I'm in the dreams, when we're talking about that. And so each time when she comes in, she's coming there as this representative of the karmic. It was him and my catalyst twin, and saying that they were karmic again. And I told you about, I did that one about saying, you know, stop being the karmic. You are the karmic. And understanding that goes with that as well, of understanding that some of us are still, with us not even knowing, are still holding heartstrings for these exes that are in Texas, as I call them. And we've got to really kind of move into the energies of letting them go. I would say also, look and see again, is there some way with some of these things, these ex, like they said in the cards here, release your ex. What are some ex burdens and things, not even like people, but even when I was talking to one of my clients here, as well as how these things that you think that you have gotten rid of are still holding on to you, that needs to be really actually X'd out of your system. And you're thinking, well, I'm fine, but your body is still holding score, and you still got pains and things of that nature. And then when it comes down to your subconscious, you go in a dream state, and your subconscious is bringing up that X again. And it's like, well, I'm down in my weight state. I done got over that. I ain't thinking about him no more. It's something that you've got to go in there to eradicate, as they say, and they bring me the word, and you got to go and heal that. Whether you're saying the Ho'oponopono prayer or something, I want to bring this to you to saying that it's still, just like the divine masculine or divine feminine is mirroring you, there's something or someone or something that's you're still holding on that needs to become an X, and it needs to be released. As the romance angel, I don't know if I can find that quick. I was about to say that one, that card, says separation. Well, we know that that one. I don't know if it come out that quick. Release your ex. Say it might be in this thing here. Is it in this one? No, it says in the back. Nope, amen. Now you're right. It's in the back of something. Yeah, and so you have to remember to also to be able to release that. So in order for you to begin something, you got to end something. Some of these things here is you're still holding on to them energetically. You don't know. Some of you all have been in these relationships with these people for, here you go. It is in the back. It's the back of this pile. Again, some of you all are almost like this. You have been in those relationships so long that, you know, when you get time to be able to really do that and you want to settle down, you've got to get that out your system. Because maybe for years and years you have been pining for that ex, or maybe for years and years you've been on that job, and that's all you know is how to do that, and that's to think about something else coming along. That's kind of like a big major shift for you to do. But I'm telling you that right now where we're at, we've got to get to that point that we are releasing those things. And I think right now, as we're coming to the bottom, as Kathy said, a coffee pot, some of this stuff that we have pushed to say, nah, I'm all right with that, is really showing up that they are a burden. They're holding us down. They are being heavy. And they're not allowing us to have that freedom again in our heart space. Because again, anything that's been emotionally tied and has done that, they has residencies in our heart. And we've got to learn how to be able to kind of give them the eviction sign and say, okay, it's kind of, your time has been up. You know, it's time for you to kind of go ahead and move on from here, from this place now. You know, it's past the 30 days things. And so now I'm evicting you because no longer, I want this other person now. Some of us kind of really go back to those exes for Texas because, again, our divine person is not acting right, and we use them as a fail-safe to go to. Like, okay, yeah, well, you know, so-and-so didn't act that way, you know, because with him, I always knew where he stand. With this daggone masculine or this daggone feminine, I don't know where she coming from, you know. Does she want me and she don't want me? You know, I'm tired of spending all this money on these cycles and stuff, trying to see where she stand with me, you know. And so that causes you to doubt, which helps you to go back to that fail-safe, that default setting of knowing, well, my ex will do because I already know what he's for. You know, I already know what he stands for. I already know how he operates. I already know what makes him tick, what gives him pleasure. And so that's an issue that some of us are instinctively using that divine memory of the divine catalyst, or whatever you want to say, or this other person, this ex, as a tool to go against why, you know, you're not really settling or going towards the divine lover that you want. So I guess it came to me just like that. I said, I feel like Scrooge. It's like, you know, the Spirit is trying to show you that, again, you got that kind of Scrooge mentality where it's like, you know, I'm not giving, I'm not doing nothing. You know, just like Scrooge was. I'm fine with where I am. I don't need nothing else in my life, you know. And to the end, when Christmas passed and present and future, it came and visited him, then that caused him to say, you know what, it's something wrong. Is that the way I was acting? Maybe it's the reason why these exes come back, and that like that is like, you know, for you to take introspection as to how you were acting when you were with that person. Were you truly in love? That's the same way it makes me kind of think. Now, I'm like, really, if I put them up together, do I still have the same feelings? Do I experience the same things with that person? Or is it truly something different when I measured the divine lover against this catalyst or this ex that I had? Are they truly on the same page? Or am I putting this person up above this other one because I'm scared to move forward? That's something for you to kind of look at and kind of to see about, you know, am I really putting this person up on the pedestal as my ex when they really are not that deserving of that? Really truly understanding that their role was the karmic too as well, and that was, they served their purpose, and it's time for them to move on. That is something that we have to really start taking introspection in, because I think we're kind of missing the mark on that one too. And that's why Spirit might be bringing up, or maybe this ex calls out of the blue, like, what the heck this about? What the hell he want? You know, for you to really say, let's close that chapter. Rather it is for you to the DM, or for you to be with somebody else. That's why, again, these things come back and circle back and represent themselves again, so you can finally close that chapter, because it's time for you to really release that ex energetically. Some of you all are still holding on to them as a possibility, as a plan B. And he's not no plan B. Just because the divine masculine is not acting right, or things are not going the way they're supposed to, you don't go devote back to where it was somebody I knew that I was, and it's like, you don't ever go backwards in a relationship. You go forwards. You either hold, sustain right where you are, but you don't ever go backwards. I was like, oh, okay, with whatever that's happening with that. especially if that person not your life and you ain't been with them for a while. I'm preaching to somebody. I don't know who it is. Probably preaching to myself too as well. But you don't go backwards to something like that. You knew what was going on with it. It was a reason why you left them. It's a reason why they are the ex. Period in the situation. I'm gonna undo this so I can bring this down so I can start, because I'm packing up. Okay, I'll do the astrology thing tomorrow. All right, so that's just something for you to kind of keep in mind, for you to think on. I think I need to talk to some of these people that might be thinking and faltering about, like, I was thinking about messing with my ex again, and so it's just like, I got an amen for somewhere. I heard something go over here with that. Aren't you on? Nope, you're on silence. You didn't even get to hear it go amen on that. And I'm telling you, that's not the route to go on that one at all. Leave that thought alone. I forgot I had that. Leave that thought alone about going to pick up something, going with something that you didn't already have done. Okay? I like my shirt like it says, I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept. We can't accept that no more. Return back to sender. So if you do call and you made the phone call with that, some of you all need to say, I hit your phone by mistake. Say what? No, it was by mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasted your time. I don't need to be messing with that. Not at all. Well, all of a sudden now my cars is all filled up. This don't feel right on that one. So yeah, I do the astrology one for tomorrow real quick. That way I have to read cards, because usually I'm off. But I'm going to try to follow what this lady says so I can get the subscribers up on that one there. Sorry, that's all you seen, but Angela Davis' face was not a bad face for you to be seeing. At all, not at all. All right then, people. Okay, as always, I thought I'd come on here and get this channel message about that, about these exes and acting like they again. It's time to stop letting the exes from past relationships coming back. They're coming back for a purpose, to tell you it's time to end that, so you can open up a way for a new beginning to come in. All right? As always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste. Namago. Love you.